Hello subscribers and viewers. Regular viewers of my videos might have seen a few occasions where, instead of the daily harassment, covert surveillance and my being stalked by strangers, I've had a few compliments and what appears to be some form of anonymous help. That help manifests in very small ways, but however seemingly insignificant, such actions do offer me breadcrumbs of hope. You'll know I purchased the domain name Peckham.co.uk recently and have a one-page web, and the gist of that page is to get Peckham's multi-ethnic residents to stop helping the police, unwittingly or not, and tell me what they've heard or seen of me that has caused my pariah reputation. I'm hoping that the video on that page, which is also on my YouTube and BitChute channels, will help them see the light, and so their collaborating with the police will cease, and they'll contact me to let me know how the police or other agency have damned me as one part of my targeting. I've designed some very basic flyers with black Peckham.co.uk writ large, but haven't ordered any yet because other financial priorities have to be attended to first. I wasn't going to order any more flyers because, quite frankly, those I've designed and delivered in the past, trying to inform those locally about these targeting operations, have been ignored by every person that received one through their letterbox. That disastrous lack of contact was not only unexpected, but also deeply troubling. Pessimism is now a default state of being, and this might be the case for other targets too. We're continually silenced and ignored, and often purposely labelled as having some form of mental illness. I might believe that appealing to the black and mixed race sections of the community to be a sound idea because of historic and current suspicions about the police bias towards them, but I'm now fully prepared, if not resigned, to no-show from them too, with this my latest but not my last attempt to expose the cover-up of these unlawful and torturous targeting operations. A few weeks ago I displayed the new web address within the notice board on the ground floor of our block, but checking my stats, only 1 or 2 people visited the page, and unsurprisingly not one resident has been in touch, though they are all very aware of the character assassination. I have no illusions of this stark fact, and that most of Peckham's residents are also aware of my demonisation by the authorities. After a week I removed it because it was being ignored. In the last couple of days there's been surprising activity with visitors, mainly from London, clicking to my web, and I couldn't really understand what had caused this. I do have a number of keywords and phrases on that page, so I wondered whether they were now having the desired effect in search engines. Ideally, it's those living in Peckham and also outside of Peckham aware of this element used as part of my targeting, the character defamation, that I need to read my webpage and watch the video, and if they have any sense, to then contact me. Today I was riding past Peckham police station, as I often do, and the blood drained from my ugly face as I spotted my web address on the side wall of the station. It was in red, which perhaps almost camouflaged it against the red brick, but not enough as I clocked it immediately, and I'm not always the most perceptive of people. Have the cops also seen it? I'm happy with anyone trying to get the message out about my webpage, but daubing it on the local police station can't be a good thing, and looks more of a setup than help. I've since been alerted to more sightings of my web name around Peckham. They're less worrying, though still possibly not appreciated by the locals, and as I'm always on my bike, these were easily missed by me. The ones I've seen are on the pavement. I've no idea how many of these there are sprinkled around Peckham, but here's some that I've uncovered. I'm tempted to look further, but probably won't bother unless someone points them out for me. So I now know why my visitor count has shot up, but I'm still waiting for a resident rather than the cops to get in touch with some vital information that will go some considerable way in proving these targeting ops and the police's involvement in covering them up. But I do wonder whether those I believed are or were in little ways helping me are now doing the opposite.